Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I just want to let you know you can support me by using my code REJECTED in the bottom right corner of the item shop. Hey, what's going on guys? It's Rejected here, and I'm going to be telling you the most optimal loadouts for Season 9 public matches and Scrim games in Fortnite. First things first, I want to be telling you guys about the most important heals and utility in Scrim and pub matches. By far, the most important healing item in the game is the minis. It only takes 10 seconds to pop one mini, so you can easily heal up between fights, and it gives you 25 extra shield. Second most important is the Chug Jug. It heals you all the way up to full HP, but I did not put it at number 1 because it takes 15 seconds to pop the Chug Jug, so you really can't pop the Chug Jug during late game and Scrim matches. Next is a Slurp. It takes 2 seconds to pop. It heals you all the way up to 75 HP, so it's very good for endgame, and it will give you time, if needed, to be in the storm. So you won't have to waste time popping bandages or medkits. On to the Big Shield. It takes 5 seconds to pop the Big Shield, but it gives you an extra 50 shield. It is very hard to take in late game because 5 seconds is so much valuable time to be getting kills. But it is really good for public matches because you have all the time in the world to do whatever you want. Second to last is a medkit. It's not that valuable. It is only good for getting you up to max health and for heal offs in late game. Last is bandages. Takes 3 seconds to pop a bandage. Gives you 15 extra health, which is not very good. So it's not very good if you have that in your loadout in late game. I'd rather prefer you having minis or a medkit for late game. Last is the cloakzy Campfire. This item has a different use in Battle Royale mode compared to the base game. It can be looted as a real quality item. It is looted from no particular location, and once placed on the floor, it lasts for 25 seconds, healing 2 health points per second to any nearby players. So basically, it heals you up to 50. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about utility. Utility are items that should help you kill your opponent, but rather it's hard to find or even to use. It's a fun thing, but not so fun when you have to have 5 slots and you might not be able to hold it. It is an optional thing, but it's such a potential gone to waste. Some of them is even a good damage source. The most powerful and useful utility item is the Rift-to-Go. When you pop it, you can go straight to high ground in late game, or you can use it for rotating from one side of the map to the other side of the map. The second most important utility item is the Boogie Bombs. You can hold up to 4 Boogie Bombs, and the Boogie Bomb, when you hit your opponent with it, they dance for about 5 seconds. But the most important thing about it is if your opponent is in a baller, you can Boogie Bomb the baller, and it will take them out of their baller, and they will dance for 5 seconds, and you'll probably, most likely you and your teammate, or just you, will be able to kill him. Now I'm going to be talking to you about the most ideal loadouts and optimal loadouts for Scrim and public matches. So the first loadout we have is the Combat Shotgun, newly introduced to Season 9, the Drum Gun, 2 heals and utility. The Combat and Drum Gun provide up-close fire, but this loadout is probably used mostly for solo public matches and Scrim matches, not for duos, because for duos, you always want to have an AR so you and your teammate can focus the team. The next one is the Combat Shotgun, the Drum Gun, and the Infantry Rifle. This is a really good loadout for duo scrims because it provides close range fire with the Combat Shotgun and the Drum Gun, and then the Infantry Rifle provides long range fire that does so much damage. And then heal and utility such as like minis or bandages, and then like a Rift-to-Go or boogies or stinks. Number 3 is the Combat Shotgun, the Drum Gun, and the RPG, heals and utility. Provides close range and the RPG, but if you're in a duo Scrim game, you and your opponent, if he has a heavy sniper, you can RPG, and then at the last second, your opponent, or your duo can heavy snipe the wall and possibly get a free kill or a free double kill. Number 4 is the Combat Shotgun, the Drum Gun, and the Heavy Sniper, along with health and utility. Amazing for duo scrims, like I said. For number 3, if your duo has an RPG, you can RPG and you can Heavy Sniper, and it usually is a free kill. And you can also easily take down with RPG also. Number 5 is the combat shotgun, the drum gun, or the SMG. AK, health, and utility. It's a normal loadout that provides range, damage, and close range fire with the drum gun. Last and finally, the combat shotgun and the AK, utility, and 2 heals. So if you find some stacked ass loot, you can always drop your SMG or heavy sniper RPG or whatever spray, weapon, or secondary you have, and you can always go with 2 heals and a utility or 2 utilities and a health. That's always something that I do during my Scrim games. I always go with 2 guns, utility, and 2 heals. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys have a good RNG for the rest of the weeks of the World Cup, and I hope these tips and tricks help you out.